leave the football before the football leaves you. It's only right that with Casemiro leaving Manchester United at the end of the season, we go over how much he's improved in the last year or two and how it's not just really him, it's more the system. In Casemiro, you have a player who has never been athletically fantastic, but for Real Madrid, he was a mainstay behind Toni Kroos and Modric. And what we saw at Man United was a player who got played to their weaknesses a lot of the time, got played to cover huge spaces. And if you know Casemiro, that is not his role. That is not what he excels at. For me, it's no coincidence that under Amorim, where he's been a bit less pragmatic, a tiny bit less chaotic in playing the ball too early and covering so much less distance, where even though Amorim wasn't the best of successes at United, he still had a system which was beneficial for Casemiro, and that's going to continue with Michael Carrick with his positional defensive awareness, is an example of how you use certain players and where players fall, not necessarily because of themselves. And to see a player so technically fantastic be made to cover large distances, be made to be overly gung-ho with the ball, particularly under Ten Hag, is a player where you're taking one of Real Madrid's most important assets and you're using him in a way which is so counterproductive. And what also seeing Casemiro with one game a week, his legs so much fresher. He's such a good, technical, fantastic midfielder, and he's such a good player for people to learn off, for youngsters to learn off, the likes of Kobbie Mainoo in a defensive positioning sense, in a master of the tackle sense, a very underrated dictator and passer of the ball from deep too, and actually a fantastic goal-scoring weapon. And the week after this news comes out, he got the man of the match in the Manchester derby, which is very fitting. Casemiro will be leaving United at the end of the season. I'm intrigued who United go for in their midfield instead of him, because it's already known that they need midfielders. So that'll be intriguing. But Casemiro, what a player. Where to go next? And he is the perfect example of how systems can make or break a player.